What's going on, boys and girls? Today we have a power washing job. We got to do the walkway here, flagstone. We got the fence. You can see all the mildew. All right, we're going to do the gates and come around, and we have this beautiful patio back here, and we have ourselves a composite deck. Always do your research. If you're going to power wash a composite deck, you don't want to pressure wash this too much. You'll damage the top. You want to do a soft wash, and you want to use mild soap. I wouldn't use bleach on that top. I don't want it to fade in any way. We're going to clean those rises. And we got a little marking on the house, a little bit on the Bilco doors. Always explain to your customer, if you got some peeling, that when you do clean this, you might have more peeling. Just, before you start your job. You want to take your time, do research on what surface cleaner chemicals you're going to use. You can cause damage if you use the wrong ones. All right, a lot of people are about bleach, but be careful. Again, composite decks, research it. So, and you can see the railings and stuff. We got some spotting in the corner of the house, which is not bad. The house is beautiful. It's in clean, good shape. What I like to get set up is I never use a customer's hose, never. I bring my own. All right, you want to get the most pressure possible. I got the Speed Wash Generac 3200 psi. That's more than enough for what I'm doing. I brought both surface cleaners just to show you the difference, but on this job I'll be using the Briggs & Stratton, because that right there is good for 4200 psi. This one unfortunately is not strong enough for that, but I just wanted to show you the comparison. You always want to have a bag of tools here, extra nozzles, wrenches, and things like that. A couple of wands just in case one of them breaks. Have a bucket where you're going to put your soap, water, and you're going to have a nice, soft, bristled brush to do some of the cleaning, in preparation before you actually pressure wash all the dirt and grime and mildew off. So let's get started. We're going to roll this hose out. We're going to roll all the line out. We're going to find a central location for that pressure washer, somewhere. And then this way you can get his most done without moving that thing so many times. Make sure you're filled with gas. And another thing, if you're going to put gas in a unit like this, find a dead corner, like in the dirt or something, because if you overfill it, you're going to kill the grass, and that's not good for your business. And you never want to pour gas or fill anything up on someone's deck or patio. All right. Once you got your own hose hooked up, lay it out, far back so you don't tangle yourself. What I recommend on all pressure washers and wands is get these quick connects. Buy them so every device or every attachment you have has a quick connect, just like this here. So this way you just stick it in, boom, and it's locked in. And that goes for all the male ends too. So that will connect right to that little attachment. And we have one here on the wand also. And obviously you have them on the surface cleaners. So it's very easy. You're not, wasting time screwing things on and off. All right, so let's get this thing started. Before you start your pressure washer, obviously, check the oil. We're gonna use a low pressure to spray the base off there. You don't want to go too high. You don't want to go over 3100. I know that. And we're going to clean these rises too. And then obviously we're going to come around, pressure wash this condenser, get the lattice work underneath this house here, the part of the house, and you can see up close the railings. They all need it. Once you get it started, give it a few test squeezes. You're going to go into your rises. You're going to keep a nice distance. You can see the difference there, okay? Take the bucket, I'll show you real quick. want to get under here nice and as much as you can. You can see it's already breaking it up. Get underneath. Do the top. You get the point. Scrub the whole deck, scrub this whole staircase to get in here. Come up and down. Just as long as you get a little soap inside the balusters, let it sit for a little bit. The pressure washer will take all that off. You can see coming out beautiful. Obviously you got to get up on the top and hit it on a different angle. Then you're going to come around this side. You're going to start from the top and work your way down. See that? Beautiful. All right, so let me get to it. If you need any more advice on how to pressure wash a deck, check out the videos. There's some videos on YouTube, great ones, but always do research when you're dealing with composite decks. You don't want to fade a brand new deck and then have to be responsible for cleaning it. So always use mild soap and never ever use a high pressure washer on the top of the surface there. Remember, get down on these angles, because when people walk by people's backyards, you can see under there, see the post and the grime? Get under it. Attention to detail. It's like brand new. Take that little extra minute or two. Now we have to go on the other side of this deck and blast the other side. But this is looking pretty sweet, bro. All right. For people out there that will ask, the way you pressure wash is go up and down twice. Go up once, come down a second time on an angle, all right? Then when you're finished, obviously you're gonna come to this angle, all right? Then you're gonna go up to the top of your deck and you're gonna do the same thing, angle to angle, and make sure you get all these little fine corners like this. Again, you gotta come over here now and get these angles. You get the picture. And by the way, I did get it running, my boy. My boy down there in Atlanta, you know who you are. It's been running so far, so good. When you're done with the yard side, looks nice. Head up onto the deck. Save, obviously, the floor for last. Get yourself prepared with enough line. And we're gonna attack it this way. So you can get the gutter, you can get the siding, get everything all at once, but don't have heavy pressure on the actual decking. This composite you gotta be careful with. So we're gonna do all this first. Then I'm gonna get a brush. We're gonna scrub this with some mild soap, and then we're gonna rinse it off. Take your time, attention to detail. Get the little cracks, get all the little crevices. Goes a long way when people come to see the deck, then you'll get more work. Now that the deck is done, looks beautiful, we're gonna move down to the flagstone patio. This we're gonna put a surface cleaner on, but what I recommend is you go around the outline and get all that really nice, about 4 or 5 inches out, because the surface cleaner is not gonna get up against the corners. And make sure you put everything on your invoice on what you're charging. And if they want it, during the job, if they want you to do the front steps, make sure you charge them. A quick tip when you're cleaning off your patio, if you didn't blow it off or you got all these little things falling from the freaking trees every 2 minutes, use the force of the power wash to blow it off. See? See it all moving? Just get it out of your way. All right, when you have a low spot and it doesn't drain, use your pressure washer to get the water out of the corners. You know what I mean? So let's get to it. Surface cleaner after I do the Bilco doors and the stairs over there. Sometimes when you give a customer a price to do just the patio on the deck, they say the stairs are fine, leave them alone. That's what happens when you hit them. So if it's only 3 steps and it's not in your estimate, just hit it. It'll take you about 1.5 minutes. That's good for repeat business. All right, and point it out to them when you're finished. All right, sometimes you're going to get areas that are really high you can't reach with your wand, obviously. So you're going to have to get one of these. It's an extension wand. Hook it up with the gun on the end, and you put your nozzle here. This one will extend 3 sections. I can catch the top of those gutters, but we're not doing gutters today. But I could reach the top of that with this wand. I just want to get the peak of this where people come in for like a barbecue back here. So you want to make it look nice and presentable. Remember, when you're doing the fences, attention to detail, people are going to come into your customers' houses, backyards. They're going to say, wow, this is a beautiful fence. And they're going to say, yeah, it's been here 10 years. I mean, look at that deck. Are you kidding me? It's like it was just put up yesterday. So yearly maintenance, pay someone or do it yourself. Clean this, or if you're starting a business in power washing, you could be pretty successful if you get out and do the jobs and you take your time and do it right. And on the way out, we'll do this siding here. And obviously the walkway out to the driveway. All right. So let me put the surface cleaner on there after I do the side of this here. And we're good to go. Now that the deck, the railings, the fence, the house, back here, I'll take you for a quick walk. That door looks like it was just painted. All right, siding looks great, door looks good. The gate coming in now. I used my pressure washer to get rid of most of this grime real quick. Now I'm going to use the what do you call it? The surface cleaner. You start up in the corner here, and you go nice and easy. You go slow. Let it build up. Water, it's worth every penny. It's the Briggs & Stratton. This is why it's important you cut in the edges. I wanted to leave that to show you. Your surface cleaner will not get it. So if you got a second guy working with you, have him do all the edging, edge it all out, driveways, whatever, and then it gives you a head start. So let's finish this up. You could tell, man, pretty dirty, but it's working well. Briggs & Stratton, highly recommend it. Looking sweet, bro. All right, let me work my way out to the front. Let's finish this up, and that is basically how you're going to power wash and maintain your deck, your stone patio, and your defencing. All right. Any questions? Leave a comment below. I'll try to return an answer for you as soon as I can. And if not, you take care and have a good one. Thanks for watching. Hope this helped. When you're finished up with the flagstone, you want to go over it with your pressure washer wand and get rid of all the dirt. Just go over it real quick. You can see all the dirt there that was settling from the surface cleaner. So you want to just get it off. You don't want it to dry on there all dirty. Hit the side of the house here, you know, on your way out. Always do it on your way out. See how much better it looks? All right, that's it. We'll catch you on the next one.